The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy by Douglas Adams. Book summary in under 4 minutes. The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a comic science fiction novel about absurdity, bureaucracy, survival, and humanity's desire to believe it matters in a universe. It follows Arthur Dent, an ordinary Englishman whose bad morning begins with the planned demolition of his house and ends with Earth itself being destroyed. Arthur is rescued moments before the planet's destruction by his friend Ford Prefect, secretly an alien researcher for an electronic travel guide called The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Ford explains that Earth has been demolished by the Vogons to make way for a hyperspace bypass. The destruction is treated as routine administration, establishing the novel's central joke. On a cosmic scale, human priorities may mean almost nothing. Arthur and Ford hitch a ride aboard the Vogon ship, but are discovered and expelled into space. They are improbably rescued by the Heart of Gold, powered by the infinite improbability drive. On board are Zaphod Beeblebrox, the two-headed president of the galaxy, Trillian, a human woman Arthur once met, and Marvin, a brilliant but permanently miserable robot. The group travels toward Magrathea, once famous for manufacturing custom-built planets. There, they discover that Earth was far more significant than Arthur realized. It had been designed as an enormous computer to calculate the ultimate question corresponding to the already known answer to life, the universe, and everything. That answer is 42, but nobody knows the actual question. Earth was destroyed only minutes before completing its calculation, turning humanity's annihilation into catastrophe and absurd interruption. Arthur, as one of the last surviving humans, becomes valuable because traces of the missing calculation may remain in his mind. This premise lets Adams mock the assumption that the universe owes humanity understandable answers. Characters search for order and purpose, only to encounter systems that are indifferent or ridiculous. The guide does not make the universe sensible. It simply helps travelers navigate its nonsense. Bureaucracy is another major target. The Vogons represent institutions that follow procedure without compassion, while galactic politics value appearance over substance. Even advanced civilizations are not necessarily wiser than humans. They simply possess larger machines and more elaborate confusion. Arthur remains stubbornly ordinary. Surrounded by aliens and impossible technology, he still worries about tea, home, and simple explanations. His reactions ground the comedy and suggest that ordinary human concerns retain emotional value even when the universe refuses to treat them as important. The novel also challenges the idea that knowledge automatically provides meaning. Knowing Earth was a computer does not tell Arthur how to live after losing everything. Knowing the answer is 42 is useless without understanding the question. Adams turns grand philosophical problems into jokes, but those jokes point toward a serious idea. Meaning may depend less on perfect answers than on how people respond to uncertainty. Ultimately, The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is a satire about remaining human in a universe that is enormous, chaotic, and ridiculous. Its humor reduces cosmic mysteries to administrative errors and everyday frustrations, while elevating curiosity, friendship, and persistence. When certainty disappears, adaptability and a sense of humor may be the most useful survival tools available.